and he gonna pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee.
Calm down, calm down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna get you. Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool. This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool. Don't worry about them.
Interviewed Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach just had their first press conference ahead of their August rematch, and it ended quite heatedly. Before being restrained by security, Gervonta Davis became so enraged that he rebelled against Lamont Roach twice.
Thank all day, baby. Thank all day. He's working. He's working. My man will do it. All right, guys.
Single question right next to you,
When the interviewer inquired about Lamont Roach's feelings over winning the fight, the issue started. "What would you do to put yourself up for another win after arguably winning the first fight?" he said. Gervonta Davis interrupted Lamont Roach before he could answer, asking why the interviewer declared the draw a victory.
They might get you. They gonna trick you off the spot. They gonna trick you off the spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Come on, stop. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So stop it. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna make it hard for him.
My whole family is from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them.
Don't bring them. For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They gonna celebrate with me.
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the on my kids. He was shaking on this thing.
Lamont Roach's reaction to this nearly resulted in a fight before they were split up. The second incident came when Lamont Roach threatened to give Gervonta Davis a severe beating if he and the referees didn't cheat to win a game again. Gervonta Davis became enraged by this and went on a tirade, hurling taunts at Lamont Roach before getting back up and sitting down when he realized there was no chance of reaching Lamont Roach. Regarding this, Shakur Stevenson had some thoughts.
My kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking.
Don't say, bro.
That's cap. What I'm about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
it gotta be.
You gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Gotta be. Hey,
somebody lying.
Good.
Hey,
yeah, somebody lying.
Hey.
Somebody lying.
Hey.
Okay, Tank.
5 weeks after facing Zepeda, the unbeaten WBC lightweight champion isn't quite as certain that he will still be able to get the high-profile bout he desires. In their immediate rematch on August 16th, Stevenson told The Ring he expects Gervonta Davis to struggle against Lamont Roach as much as the left-handed knockout artist did in their first WBA lightweight championship bout on March 1st. Roach and Davis battled to a notorious majority draw at Brooklyn's Barclays Center. 2.5 months ago, DraftKings ranked Baltimore's Davis as a 16-1 favorite to defeat an amateur opponent who had advanced from the junior lightweight class in their Premier Boxing Champions pay-per-view main event.
I better be quiet.
I don't give a y'all was quiet.
Ski mask and all that.
They got the whole hood over there.
Like twisted up. I don't give a
Y'all can do whatever y'all want. My mother, he can't stop nothing over here.
None of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's gonna get f***ed up over here. What do I look like getting
would have lost a decision to Roach if referee Steve Willis had declared a knockdown when Davis took a knee early in the 9th round. One of Davis's trainers, Calvin Ford, helped him remove a material that had gotten into his eyes and clouded his vision a few seconds after he took a knee. It would have been Willis's prerogative to disqualify Davis for effectively calling a timeout since he didn't call for a pause in play. In what was mostly perceived as a bout to keep Davis occupied, Stevenson, a three-division champion from Newark, New Jersey, was among the few competitors who thought Roach would be a challenging opponent. Stevenson claimed to have won about $25,000 after placing a sizable bet on their fight going the distance.
So, I mean, I want to get your thoughts on it. You know, the Ring Magazine rankings did come out, and we know your accolades. We know what you've done. You know, Keyshawn's made a lot of noise recently, and that's your boy. But what do you think about him being ranked above you?
So what do you think about the rankings?
I mean, if you're asking me personally, Kevin Garcia, I think that you should be ranked #1.
Okay. So
based on your accolades.
The guy at #1 is the guy that just had a draw his last fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then, what are we talking about? It ain't really nothing to even talk about. It is what it is. I ain't tripping. You know, it's funny to me. It's all a joke.
As one of boxing's top stars and the most lucrative option for his 24th professional fight, Stevenson wants Davis to win their rematch even though he likes Roach. Stevenson told The Ring, "I would love that fight to happen, but I'm not the type of guy that goes into a rematch thinking, oh, he's just going in there and he's going to knock this guy out, or he's going to make it so much easier. That's not how I see things. I am aware that Lamont Roach has spent his entire life anticipating this chance. Lamont Roach and I have both been in the gym and in the ring together. I am aware of Lamont Roach's identity. Knowing that Lamont Roach would not receive a decision, I went and placed a wager on the bout, hoping it would go the full distance."
Rematch announced today with him and Lamont Roach. I think August
they announced
16th.
it today?
So what do you think, you know, considering you were one of the handful of people to pick Lamont Roach, giving him a tough fight? What do you think?
I think it's dangerous for him to go back in there and fight Lamont. I think Lamont is a hell of a fighter. I can see that going left. So he better be on his A game.
Did you think Lamont won the first fight?
According to FanDuel, Davis, the top-ranked lightweight fighter in the ring, opened as a 6-1 favorite to win their rematch despite Roach's victory in their first bout. Stevenson, who is ranked 3rd in the 135-pound class by The Ring, once more disputes the majority of the public's opinion about their 12-round rematch. Stevenson stated, "I don't look at it like anyone else when it's a rematch. I am aware of the challenges Tank is facing, therefore he must give it his all and more because he cannot simply be his best. He must surpass his previous performance, and it's going to be a really tough struggle for him to win."
Yo, you know, I kind of said 154. I probably was stretching it. I'm stretching 154, but I'll fight him at 147. 147 means kind of could get it in.
Shakur, Johnny Boy boxing a fight height. If you beat Zepeda, do you feel that that's the toughest test of your career? And they'll give you the credit if you win?
Who knows? It's a never-ending process, you know.
I'm worried that I won't have the chance to face Tank as an unbeaten fighter with Lamont Roach in front of him because I know we have a major fight coming up. We'll see, though. Perhaps he'll enter and make the fight simple. He can work on it, I'm sure of it. Stevenson agrees with FanDuel's odds, which give him a 14-1 advantage over Zepeda of Mexico. The Ring's pay-per-view card will include 4 fights on July 12th at Queens Louis Armstrong Stadium, including the 3rd defense of the 2016 Olympic silver medalists' WBC 135-pound title against Zepeda.
No, it's a never-ending process, you know. I think I stopped looking for credit because at the end of the day, once you get the credit, something else happened, they gonna move on anyway. So the credit really doesn't matter. It just matters how I feel, what I feel after the fight. After I go fight with him, if I perform at the highest level of my expectations, I'm cool with that.
Shakur, we saw Eddie, obviously, you know, have you back on stage. He said, look, you guys maybe don't appreciate Shakur as much as you should.
Although Tank has become one of the biggest boxing stars, his lack of action has perhaps been the biggest drawback to his career. Davis may be ready to establish himself as one of the top boxers pound for pound if he can maintain his level of activity and schedule bouts with opponents like Vasily Lomachenko, Keyshawn Davis, and fellow lightweight champion Shakur Stevenson.
I don't care about no hood, none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna fuck them up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's gonna get fucked up over here. What do I look like getting fucked up?
Okay.
There was no less drama in their first press conference. Gervonta Davis, dressed in pink sweatpants and a hoodie pulled over a Yankees cap, eventually entered Gleason's gym in Brooklyn, New York, at 4:30 p.m. on Wednesday, around 45 minutes after he was scheduled to be in the ring for his media workout. Tank waited to talk to Premier Boxing Champions host Miguel Flores, stretching and wiping the sleep off his eyes. A few minutes later, without delivering a single blow or addressing reporters directly, Davis left the ring and vanished into the Dumbo District's streets. It makes sense that someone in a high-stakes fight wouldn't want to work out in front of the public, given that Davis already did a media workout in Washington, D.C., where he also held training camp, and that weigh-ins are only 48 hours away.
Spoke to Roach earlier today at the open workout. You know, we've seen you both go back and forth online, and he was saying, you know, Tank likes to troll people, you know, especially going into a fight, and he's like, I like to troll back. What is he in for this Saturday night?
I rule the weekend. I rule the weekend for sure. He just doing what he have to do, trying to psych himself out for the fight and things like that. But come on, the first is all about skill versus skill, and who had the.
Remember to enable alerts so you can be informed when we publish high-quality stuff like this. Peace until the next time.